to click, but I want out. It's not the same as when I was punched. In the old days there was enough. The card games and these with the bitter soul of blood. I was in, but I want out. My mother's love is choking me. I'm sick of words that hang above my head.
Hi guys, so today's video I'm going to be doing a review on the Stila Eyes Are the Window Spirit Palette. Oh, and by the way, they're like mowing the lawn outside, so if you can hear that, I'm really sorry. So this palette is kind of on the pricey side. It cost me $49 at Sephora. The palette comes in this blue box that says Stila, and then on top it'll tell you which palette you chose. And it also brings a pamphlet with 3 different eyeshadow looks that you can create if you have no idea what to do. So the Spirit palette has a like rose gold color top and a silver back with all the names there. Each palette has 12 eyeshadows and this one only has 2 matte shades. The palette has a magnetic opening and closing thingy, and then it has a huge mirror right there. It's super huge. And when you first open the palette, it has this little film thing, and the film says, "Where the spirit does not work with a hand, there is no art." And it's by Leonardo da Vinci, which I thought was really nice, and I'll probably keep this. I kind of have a mixed review on this palette because most of the eyeshadows don't really have a lot of color payoff. They're really pretty and all that, but when it comes to the actual pigmentation to the eyeshadows, there's not a lot to most of them. Most of the eyeshadows are really blendable. There's only one that I experienced a ton of fallout. Like I said, there are 12 shades and they're really gorgeous when you see them in the palette. You're just like, because that's how I was. As an everyday palette, this is really nice, but it's also really costly. So if you have money to spend, I think you should get it. But if you don't, you can just pass on it. It's not like a huge deal if you don't get it. Okay, so starting with the eyeshadows, the first one over here is Kitten. It's like the most famous eyeshadow that Stila has. It's a really pretty highlighting champagne-y shimmery color. It's so beautiful on your eyelid, on your inner corners, on anything, to be honest. As a highlight, you can use that too and it'll be so pretty. The next one we have is called Puppy, and this sucks. This is the only eyeshadow that I question why they even put it in there. It does not have any color payoff. When you put it on your eye, you kind of see something, but when you swatch it, there's nothing to swatch. Like, do you see anything? Because I don't see anything. It's just like super light brown and white. The next one right here is called Pig Galet, which is really weird. This is the one I experienced a ton of fallout, but it's very pigmented and very soft. This color is so pretty. It just reminds me of Christmas and like holidays and stuff. Up here we have Barefoot, which to me looked like a purple, but it's really not a purple. It's like, it is kind of a purple, but it's more to the brown purple kind of. It's weird. It's still really pretty. And this one doesn't have a lot of shimmer. It's more metallic than shimmer. So yeah, that is that one. The next color we have up here is called Jezebel, and it is my favorite color they have in this palette. It's just so beautiful. It's so pigmented. It's like, it reminds me of an apricot kind of color, but it's so pretty. I can't get over it. And then over here we have Oasis, which is like a yellow shimmering color. It's also a really nice highlight shade. I have it in my like inner corner to like mid eye and it's just so pretty. It literally reminds me of fall. When I added it to my eyes, I was like, oh, fall. On top of Oasis we have Wheat, and this one kind of reminds me of Kitten. It's just more on the yellow side, but it's basically the same thing. Then this olivey green shade, which I thought was olivey green, is more like a basic brown golden shimmery color. It's called, whoa, that's a weird name. It's called, oh, it's Go Lightly. I'm looking at it backwards, so I was like, what? I'm wearing it on my lower lash line and it is so pretty. And then the one next to Go Lightly is called Espresso, and I don't know how I feel about this one. It's like a matte shade with some hidden shimmer in it. It's not like super matte. To me, it looks like a brown gray color, so that is espresso. On top of espresso, we have Pewter, which is super pretty. Look at that. It definitely reminds me of a gray blue with some shimmer. Next to Pewter, we have Slate, which is a really nice gray metallic-y color. It's really nice to just put it all over your eyes and then put like a black eyeliner and leave your house. It's just so pretty. This might be my second favorite color in this whole palette, and it's weird because I've never really gone to grays to be like, oh, you're my favorite. And the last color in the palette is called Chenosis. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I might be wrong, as I always am. This is the second and last matte shade in the palette. It's a really nice vanilla cream color. I have it on my brow bone today, and it's really nice. Alright, so those are all the colors in this palette. I also forgot to mention that you can use these eyeshadows wet to intensify the pigmentation and make them more metallic looking. In the look I did for you guys today using this palette, I only used them dry. I didn't really want to use them wet because, I don't know, just not a wet day for me today. What? That's okay, so now I'm going to move on to my tutorial where I show you how I did everything on my eye. I only did my eye makeup today, like showing you. I didn't really want to show you my whole face because that takes too long and it's kind of boring, to be honest. You guys see me do my face, it has not changed. Okay, so for this makeup look, I want it to be kind of fall-ish, so hopefully it comes out fall-ish. I primed my eyelids with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray, so that is what we are working with. Okay, so I'm going to take this matte brown, which is called Puppy. How cute! And I'm going to put that on my crease. I'm going to take this color right here that is called Kitten and put it all over my eyelid. I've heard so many great things about this color, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. I did try to concentrate the color in my inner corners because since it is like a highlighting color, I wanted to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and deepen the crease with this really pretty burgundy color that is called Pigale. It's Pig and then A-L-L-E. That's a weird name. Wow, that just... We're pigmented. Kinda scared now. Okay, so I blended out the burgundy color, and now I'm going to take the purple-ish color, which is called Barefoot, and put it from like half of my eyelid to the outer corner of my eyelid. And I'm going to blend that out using this middle pinky nude shade, which is called, what's up with these names? Jazebo. And finally, I'm going to take this yellowish color right there, which is called Oasis, and just put it in my inner corners. And I'm also sweeping it a little bit upwards. Okay, I lied. The final step for my eyelid is going to be taking this matte vanilla color, which is called Chenosis, and putting it under my brow bone. I'm just going to go ahead and wing out my eye using the Maybelline Gel Eyeliner in black. So to finish off the makeup look, I'm going to take this olivey green golden color, which is called Go Lightly, and apply it to my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline and my tightline with the Physicians Formula Vava Room Sexy Liner Eyeliner thingy. It smells like vanilla. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put on mascara, lipstick, and blush, and I'm done. I really love how my eyes came out. I love how there's like purple and like brown and yellow and all sorts of color that represent fall in or on my eyes. So yeah, that's my eyes. Alright, so that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I will talk to you in my next one. I love you guys so much. Bye!